my whole thing was a couple people did get some water, and I'm like, God, the ground was so barren. We hadn't had water in so long.
It rained like the day before for us.
I mean, if it rained not much.
Maybe not by you, but it rained pretty hard a little bit the day before.
Part of the reason why, like it's just bouncing off of us. It doesn't absorb it.
It needs to be a little moist to take it in.
But
that's how that always is.
So it's
a little moist to take it.
I knew it. I knew it's coming.
Welcome to our Film Fathers podcast, the definitive podcast about fatherhood, film, and fatherhood in film. This is Jelani, and with me as always are a guy not getting a sig on his beeper, and a guy that is literally too stupid to insult. Martin and Brady.
Would you please put some pants on? I feel weird having to ask you twice.
That's where I keep all my things. Get a lot of compliments on this. Plus, it's not a purse. It's called a satchel. Indiana Jones wears one.
This week, we're doing what guys do and heading to Vegas for our friend's bachelor party. Well, I suppose we're watching the three best friends that anyone could have highlight the debauchery that Vegas has to offer. We're of course talking about the outrageous, laugh-out-loud comedy, The Hangover. When it first hit theaters in 2009, nobody expected it to be more than just a raunchy buddy comedy. But what happened instead was the birth of a cultural phenomenon. With its unforgettable characters, wild Vegas misadventures, and endless quotable lines, it didn't just make audiences laugh. It surprised everyone by becoming one of the biggest comedies of all time. Sequels aside, is this one of the funniest movies ever made?
It really is.
No argument from me.
No argument from me. I feel like I didn't revisit it for a long time because I just knew it was so funny, and I don't know why I didn't.
That's
and then
amazing.
when I did,
on point.
Yeah, and then when I did, I was just like, oh my God.
Yes.
It's even funnier than I remember. And then this watch, I feel like I've only seen it like 3 or 4 times, but this watch, I just noticed every little funny thing, and I was just like, this movie's it's like brilliant. It's so good. Every single scene, it's perfectly crafted. I don't know. Go ahead. You guys go.
Yeah, I just enjoyed it from the word go, right? And you just like, as soon as it comes on, you're like, okay, we know what we're doing. And they play it the way it's structured is so great, and how they like move through the night and then make you figure out like it's it's a
know as much as they know,
right?
Yes. Yeah, it's a crime film. That's exactly right. It's Chinatown. I know you guys hated Chinatown, but I was thinking about this. I'm like, they kind of give you the answer right in the beginning. You know, you see the mattress, and you could figure it out from there.
Yeah,
because that's all he really has. I love movies like that, where it's like they tell you almost what the answer is, or to give you a clue that's right in the beginning, and then you have to go all the way back around. So they didn't have to do anything. They didn't have to leave the hotel. They could have gotten them. But yes, I love the way it's structured. It's a detective movie in the funniest possible fucking way. It's so funny.
Well, and I said I had a note saying like it's such a phenomenal opening for a movie that like caught everyone off guard for how great it was. Like you get a wedding. You're like, okay, there's a wedding happening, and they're all setting up for the wedding. And then you got Cooper saying they fucked up, and like Jeffrey Tambor, just very small role and just crushing it on every line. Talking about herpes, talking about like he just
except for herpes. That goes back
he's not. You never run away from the table when you're on a heater. It's like somewhat defending the fact that the groom's nowhere to be found. It is, and then into what you guys are talking about, right? Like, then you're all just along for the ride, and it's Vegas. There's an allure of Vegas, a mystique of Vegas. Everyone knows, has been there or knows people that have been there, good or bad, and and then you're into this bachelor party in Vegas. I mean, who has a bachelor party in Vegas?
Silly.
Anyone Jelani?
Honestly, the only time I've ever been to Vegas was for a bachelor party for a Clara.
For Matt's, yeah.
Yours.
And you went for mine too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the only 2 times I've ever been to Vegas. Was with you guys.
Wait, I was at your bachelor party and Matt's wedding, right? Or was it the other way around?
I think other way around. Because you met us.
Yes.
Yeah. That
we
was
talked about this already. That was Matt's. That was Matt's.
07, yeah.
Matt's bachelor party.
But your wedding.
My wedding.
Wait, Matt's was
first one.
The first one, right?
Yeah.
Because we went to Tryst with Iman. Iman set that up.
That's right. I didn't do all that stuff.
What's the one in the Venetian? Is that Trist?
Maybe.
Yeah, no, I set that up, but the Iman got us the better table because I got us like a back far first floor table, and then Iman's like, come on, we're going to upgrade this, as Iman is wont to do.
So the line about never running away from the table when you're on a heater reminded me of Matt's bachelor party because I was out there for work, and I don't remember who knew. Not everybody knew.
No, I definitely didn't know.
A couple people knew, or maybe Iman or someone knew. Definitely not Matt.
Right.
And I was like, okay, well, I'll be at the MGM like playing craps. Come meet me, and then that way that'll be like the surprise. Well, when everybody rolled in, the surprise was that I was there, but I was on a heater at the craps table.
You couldn't get up.
And I was like, you guys are just going to have to wait. Like, I'm really excited to see it, but I'm like not leaving this table.
We hadn't seen you in forever, and you had a beard for like a big beard. I think I scratched your beard, and you're like, well, that's never happened before. I was excited to see him.
It was one of those things, and I was excited to see everyone too. But you never run away from the table when you're on a heater.
I do remember that. You're just like, sorry, I can't get up from this table. I'm like, see no more.
The people that knew got it. But it's just when they said that line, it really made me laugh because I'm like, I've lived that. Not enough, unfortunately, but
I think part of this movie worked too because there were no big stars in it. No. At the time. Now Bradley Cooper's like one of the biggest movie stars in the planet.
It's funny.
No one knew Todd Phillips movies.
Was Old School out yet?
Old School was, but I'm saying, that wasn't like we weren't like, ooh, Todd Phillips has a movie called Old. Like no one knew who he was. This was his follow up, basically. I think he had one in between. I looked it up, but I can't remember.
Well, he did
Starsky and Hutch in between as well. But like it wasn't a thing. I wasn't like, oh, this is Todd Phillips' follow up to Old School or anything like that. And it didn't have any of those guys. It didn't have the Vince Vaughn. It didn't have
Will Ferrell.
Nobody really big. Ed Helms, we knew from The Office already, or didn't?
Daily Show for sure.
Oh, I don't even think I knew.
It could have been no, I think it was pre-Office.
Yeah,
I feel like I remember being like, oh yeah, like this guy from The Office, but maybe not.
I'll double check.
Andy Bernard. But either way, definitely not a big star. Zach Galifianakis, outside of Out Cold.
I knew him from Out Cold. This was, a little bit of a continuation. No,
but nobody knew, and he stole the show, right? But I love every character is perfect. That's what it is.
Yeah, every character fit the role that they
fit the role so perfectly.
Ironically, Justin Bartha was probably like one of the he had done the National Treasure.
He's the only one I knew of the
right.
Guys,
that was before this, and then
he's barely in it,
And Ken Jeong kind of stole. He
him as well.
Crushed his moment.
Ciao.
I'd heard of Mike Tyson.
They have and Heather Graham,
boxer.
But it is small. You're right. The cast is, it's low budget in that regard. They didn't have to spend a lot of money on cast.
This movie put every one of these guys put them on the next level.
The stratosphere.
Yeah.
I think the other fun thing about it is the runtime. 100 minutes. Nice,
perfect.
Easy.
Hour 40.
Yep.
Yeah. Is the perfect movie time. We always say that. Yeah. Hour and a half maybe.
Hour and a half
to
hour 40.
No, it was really, I didn't care at this point. Rewatching it, I was like, whatever. From a runtime standpoint, because I already know what I'm getting into and I love it. But I do agree with you. Like I started it for like 10 minutes. No, actually 19 minutes in, I looked and I was like, oh yeah, this is great. This is like the ideal time. Like, I got like 120 left. I had to go up and put the kids to bed. But in that 19 some odd minutes, what caught my eye was there was an inordinate amount of different songs played in the first 20 minutes of that movie.
Yes.
Like almost too many. I'm like, they just kept, it was like 3 minutes later, there's a new song.
A little bit of a montage thing
almost.
in each one, right?
It was weird.
It's like a slow walk in one of them, and then this,
I don't know that I'd ever really caught that before, but I was like, okay, another song.
There were some bangers.
Okay. Oh, no doubt about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially Who Let the Dogs Out. No, I'm just kidding.
I was really feeling They Can't Tell Me Nothing as they're driving into Vegas.
That's a perfect.
Yes.
And I've lived it. I've driven down the strip and played that after that.
Live Your Life, I think, is a great song. That's just of that era.
Right.
Definitely feels like too. I mean, so like you said, The Bachelor part, this was our era of going to Vegas. 2007 was Matt's. I got married in 2008. So this felt like perfect for our age group. people getting married and doing the Las Vegas bachelor party. I just think it was very well done. And it's like if you take the craziest things that could happen, it's like wake up, you've been roofied. There's a
Sure.
You don't know you've been roofied, but that's what I'm saying. Like you have to find out everything to do. But you have a tiger in the bathroom. I was looking at this, a baby's in the room with you in the closet. You're driving a cop car. Your car's gone. Your best friend's gone. The groom. I mean, like what?
One buddy's got a hospital wristband.
Yeah, a hospital band. And I do love that Bradley Cooper's character.
Tooth missing.
You have a tooth missing. Bradley Cooper's character keeps saying like, "No, this is a good thing." He's like, "No, it's a good thing I have a hospital band because it gives us a lead." And he's like, "No, it's a good thing that we have this because we know he's." And it's like, I just think that's so funny that he keeps on trying to get a positive spin on. He was so funny.
He is. I mean, so what do we really know
Just
him
the
from?
teacher.
We knew him from Wedding Crashers.
Well, Wedding Crashers
and that was it.
And he was such a dick in
Right.
that movie that you hated him.
And then he's this like handsome leading man.
Totally great.
That goes on to, again, vaults into another level. Now is like so far away from making a movie like this that it's like hard to believe. But he is exactly the right amount of like good looks, charm,
Arrogance.
total arrogance, like hates his life, yet also homie's like loving on his wife and kid. You know, like
I love that Alan like just wants to be him so bad. Oh God, that's the part that this time I picked up way more than the other times. So I'm just like everything he does is like just to try to impress Phil or be like Phil.
Yeah. Oh, he wanted to bunk with him like right out of the gate. He's like, I'll bunk with Phil. Is that all right with you?
And then the final notice when he's there in the desert in the car, and he's like, "Come on, guys!" And then Alan's like, "Come on, guys!" with his hand, like an arm over the windshield of the car, the same way that Phil is. It's just these little things that are perfect. Zach plays it perfect.
There are a handful of, I bet, maybe, what do you want to say, PC adjustments that maybe would be altered.
I know, but
especially on the like, I'll say it. Phil's voicemail is like, don't if you texting's gay. Leave me a voicemail. He's like, don't text me. Texting's gay. Paging Dr. Faggot. It's such a fun. As you know, simultaneously to him, Alan tried to tell his wife that they are mature and they're all
at the perfect time.
I better go. She's like, you probably should, Doctor. And then even the So Long Gay Boys by Chow.
Yeah, you can't get away with that stuff anymore. So it's okay here.
09. Is that the line? Did it end?
Maybe it ended after this. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Bin Laden.
Yeah.
Like masturbating on the plane. But then you have like the Vegas cameos. So Tyson, of course.
Tyson for sure. And this launched him back into a celebrity status. You can even tell just by looking at him, he's bigger. Like, I mean that like overweight.
Puffy.
For a guy who was like spent his whole life being he's got like a gut when he's wearing like in a dress shirt and you're like, holy shit. But then he went on to like shit. I mean, I think he did a one-man show at some point not long after this.
They said that he did this movie just to facilitate
pay the bills.
His drug habit.
Oh, pay those bills.
So yeah,
plenty of actors have done that.
Right after he came back though, he like cleaned himself up, and you can see like he's obviously in much better shape now. But you could even tell like as you're hearing him and like hearing him do his line, it's just like. Yeah, it's not all there, Mike.
But it's funny. You type the tiger. He's well known for having the tigers. Like they weaved that storyline in, and that is such a funny Vegas aspect to it all.
Yeah.
Later on, you see there's montages with like Wayne Newton and
that's what I was going to say. Yes,
yeah.
That's what I was saying. The Vegas because Wayne Newton's very famous for Vegas. I think Carrot Top to some degree as well. Just. The ending too. I don't want to jump right to it, but that photo roll. Oh my God, it's just the perfect way to end it.
Yeah,
so funny. All those pictures. Yeah.
I mean, and you know you mentioned the baby Bjorn, like that became like that's a bumper or a windshield sticker. I mean, you see like that became a thing.
And everyone, I shouldn't say everyone, but a lot of people were that for Halloween. They found that wolf. Shirt and the white pants and the satchel and the baby
Bjorn and put the baby in there.
Yeah, solves an easy one. Everyone loved Alan.
Yeah.
My favorite scene, which I love every single time, is when they go to the police station and they're sitting there, and Brody, I forget his last name, but the comic comes in and tells him
Rob Riggle.
No, Brody is the comic that is walking the kids around. He was the comic. He passed away.
I didn't know he was a comic.
But yeah, he's like, we call this Loserville. And when he's sitting there, and Alan's sitting there, and the kid takes the picture, and he kicks the phone out of the kid's hand, and the kid just gives him like the "What do you think you? Who do you think you are?" look. And
Brody Stevens.
Brody Stevens, yes. He gives him that look, and I love when he gives him that look, like, motherfucker.
I like when he's like, "Who else? We have one more charge of this thing." That look that kid gives him when he just stands up, he's smiling, and all of a sudden he just goes deadpan.
It's the little cock of the head to the side,
and it's like, "I'm coming for you, big boy."
Revenge is sweet.
It's a really funny scene. They slow mo that up, and it's like that kid has his expression is great, but he cocks his head to the side. Alan does the same, almost like opposite of him. It is
trying to match him
because it's
amazing.
To me, I don't know. When I first saw that scene, I was like, "Oh, whatever." And I think it was in the preview, so I remember seeing. I'm like, "Okay,
in the face
tasers, or that's not that funny." But they made it funny with that. The way that kid plays it, and I laughed this time. It's silly, but
I love that their deal was like, all right, we won't tell you about this. You guys got to do something for us, and they have to do that, and they get out of there. And Alan's like, "Fuck that! I'm telling everybody, and we stole it."
The way Bradley Cooper plays is great too. He's like, "I know if I lost a kid, I wouldn't want anyone to know about it." He's just so smooth about it, never really worried. Driving the cop car down the boulevard.
The fuck, I don't know. That line from Helms or Alan got me. Like, just the way he said "fuck" that was so exasperated. Just like it really killed me. And a lot of the stuff
Helms is not Alan.
I'm sorry, you're right.
Stu.
My bad, Stu. A lot of this. We talk about this when we watch some of these like classic comedies. I'm like looking for other stuff that maybe I don't quite remember. Or, they're funny, or maybe I find them extra funny now.
Yeah,
that was
one
definitely a scene that I latched onto this time around.
Did you know that this was on the 2007 Blacklist?
I did see a note about that, which is not surprising.
Okay. As a screenplay, because you think about it, like this is just a movie that two friends sat around and were like, yeah, what happens if you didn't remember your night? And everybody's had those nights where they don't remember.
Well, it's a funny, very bad things, right? It's very bad things. It's a bachelor party disaster. It leads to a murder. And then,
Yeah, that one got really dark. And they call it kind of it's the dark comedy, but this is just not
hilarity.
It's not really dark at all. You never get a sense of like, oh, it's really going to go bad. Which there's many ways where it could have got really bad for it, but I don't know, it was just fun all the way through. That's what I think I love about it most is just like we're old now, and there's no chance of this. I don't even drink much anymore or anything like that. So
unfortunately,
I don't know.
That's true.
Yeah. So I don't know. These days are all past us.
He says. No. I was mid drink while he said that.
I'm sure there's still people out there trying to recreate, asking if this was actually Caesar's palace. Does Caesar actually live here?
They said that was like a big thing. It turned into. People were like quoting that coming into Caesar's palace.
That's got to get annoying.
Yeah, really,
real annoying.
Heather Graham's still pretty damn good looking.
Yeah. What do you remember her from first?
First stuff. I remember from Boogie Nights.
Yeah.
I don't think that was
Swingers.
Oh yeah,
but
that's
first is an '80s movie with the Coreys, Corey Haim and Corey Feldman, Licensed to Drive. Have you guys ever seen that?
I definitely did, but I don't remember.
Is that the Magic Sunglasses one?
I don't know. Yeah. Wait. I don't know.
No, maybe it's not.
What is that?
There's
Magic
one of the
Sunglasses?
Coreys that have magic sunglasses.
No, this is he fails his driver's test, and her name's Mercedes in the movie.
I think Swingers might be right for me.
Yeah,
I definitely saw that movie, but I don't think I remembered that she was in it. License to Drive.
Yeah. She was very, very young in it, but Swingers for me for sure. But then I remember Roller Girl and Boogie
Roller
Nights.
Girl.
Dream a Little Dream 2.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
2.
Direct to video.
But I feel like she'd been gone for a while.
Yeah.
And then she popped up and it was like, oh.
She plays Jade great.
Yeah.
And the fact that she's cool about it at the end, and then he's, gives the ring
he
back.
recognizes that she's definitely better than
way better.
A stripper is way better than his whore of a wife or girlfriend. Fucked
A waiter.
bartender
That
on
was a
a-
bartender, not a waiter. The Dan Band.
They're back.
You guys know- yeah.
Tom Phillips loves the Dan Band.
Yep, in old school. I actually saw them
I
live.
think in Starsky
I
too.
went to see them. Oh, they're in
As
Starsky.
Starsky as
They're in
well.
Starsky as
Sorry.
well, yes.
But yeah,
You saw them in a.
I saw them live.
I knew
Like,
they
it
went
was
on
just-
a tour.
Yeah, at House of Blues. Just I don't know. I think it was my XRT days still. 2009. Oh, I was gone. I don't know. Somebody had tickets, and I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll go. Just fun to see them. I like the better in old school, right? When he just adds the fucking.
Oh yeah.
Fucking need you now.
That's 100% the best.
Yeah.
That there will they hit that so far out of the park.
Yeah.
And at this point, everyone, you're like waiting for the funny moment, as
Yeah.
opposed to that was just like the Will Ferrell expression was kind of everybody. You're just like, wait, not so much. Did I just hear that? You're just like, holy shit, I just heard that.
They're doing Candy Shop.
The candy
here.
shop, yeah.
Yeah, that was a little. It's already
It's on the nose, right?
Yeah.
The Tommy Boy esque car scene with the tiger.
Yeah, I thought that too this time because I just watched Tommy Boy.
Oh, nice.
Or that scene for some reason it was just on TV. But
Yeah. So I don't. I'm sure I thought the same thing when I first saw it, but I didn't necessarily. If I had been asked, I wouldn't have remembered that they kind of, not recreated but reimagined that scene. And so when I saw that, it was like a no brainer.
we can't just leave it here.
The other homage, I mentioned this when we did Casino, but the scene with Chow in the desert when they drive up.
I thought you were
he and the
about to
Mojave?
talking about the naked trunk jump.
No, not the trunk jump. But when they go to meet him and they exchange for Doug, it is actually an homage to the Casino scene.
Casino,
Yeah.
for sure.
De Niro and Pacino meet out in the
Yeah.
desert.
Yeah.
So,
That's a good one.
Yeah, which we did not that long ago, or maybe it was. It doesn't feel like
Yeah.
that long ago, but and the wrong Doug. There's all of a sudden there's a wrong Doug involved, which is funny because he turns out to be
Easy
a
with
drug
that
dealer.
shit.
we got Black Doug.
Mike does.
But that's that thread that like, unbeknownst, it's funny that it's just there's a wrong Doug. Then it turns out that it's Alan's drug dealer. Then it turns out that he's the one that starts talking about roofies, which turns out to like tying. Stu starts to figure.
Yeah.
It's like
You don't end up on the roof.
it's a whole nother layer that's added to like extend it all out, but to then bring it all back through it just
It's good. It's
the
good. writing.
movie's really well written, not surprisingly on the blacklist. It's unbelievably well performed,
Yeah.
and we hinted at it, but like obviously they made two more definite cash grabs, definite
Oh, they were so bad.
attempted full on remakes. Not even
guys watch 'em?
reimaginings. I definitely saw the next one too.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
even
not
know
sure
if I saw
finished
three.
three, but I think
I
I saw
don't-
some of it.
I didn't see 2 or 3.
Just whatever.
Yeah, two
They
was-
probably didn't get paid dick for this one, so they get paid.
no, I
paid a lot for those.
I don't harsh them at all for doing it. It's just
The
it's
cash
not
money
good.
grab, the cash
Yeah.
cash grab sequel,
It doesn't affect me. I don't have to watch it.
I don't think I saw the third.
I just remember hearing like it's exactly the same. I'm like, it can't be exactly the same, but like it really was pretty damn close.
Yeah.
like everything was almost exactly the same. So
if it was different, it was just adjacent to.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like a whole different idea.
no,
They're like, this works, so let's just not even try that hard.
yeah.
We already got the.
We
We'll
are
just
gonna
set
make money
in,
on
in
it,
Bangkok.
But yeah, I think it's why we've done a few really good comedies recently. I feel like, or this year, I should say, and I think I always forget about this one because I just know it was so funny.
Yeah.
and that's what I was saying in the beginning. I just, yeah, it's like a no brainer that it's one of my favorites, but that I just keep forgetting about it.
Hangover 2 was the highest grossing.
I'm not surprised. The
Yeah,
bar was
because you
set,
don't-
so you're
yeah,
going to get.
You're not sure, but then I think after that one they were like, all right,
Yeah.
we'll
Hangover
make a
2
third,
grossed
but-
over 500 million.
That's
the
phenomenal.
original grossed over 460 million.
And I bet that budget was significantly lower.
Yeah, and then the third one only grossed 112 something million.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes
Only.
scores, we have 2 with a 35, 3 with a 21.
And one
One's got to be like
80s, 90s.
79.
Really?
That's low.
That's low.
84 for popcorn meter. So, but that's
That is
still
surprisingly
Yeah,
low.
I would. It's a 90s for sure. I think
Yeah.
it should be in the 90s on both.
Yeah, I think that is. I'd be hard pressed to find people who are like, yeah, I don't know, didn't really think it was that funny.
Do you think we can get back to this level of comedy?
Nope.
Well, we just did Bridesmaids recently too. I think Bridesmaids and this are.
Do you remember what year that was? Top of your head? Or look, I don't care.
I'll
If you
look it up.
I
But,
just didn't remember.
but yeah, I
was thinking
want
16, maybe.
2011.
Oh, so that was only 2 years after.
Yeah, 2 years after this. So, and that's 89% on. It's actually higher than the Hangover one. But yeah, no, I want more. I don't know why we can't get back to that type of stuff.
Oh, I want to.
Right. Is it the fact that, like, it's not as shocking, I guess? Like, the shock value's
but,
gone?
I think part of it is like everyone's scared to write anything that's
Controversial
at all offensive. That's going to offend anybody in any way. So you can't find. I mean, this is what comedians complain about. This stuff. Some of them do. The bad ones complain that you can't say anything anymore, and the good ones say you just have to work within the constraints. So like I think you just have to find a way to work within the constraints nowadays, and no one's. I just don't think anyone's really
Putting
trying
forth the effort.
Yeah, putting forth the effort.
Well, and it's hard to say. I mean, I think
Stand up comedians are, but
there's without a doubt an argument that
Not movie
studios might just be unwilling to make any of those movies either, right? Like because they may be controversial, and studios are the only ones that get in the way of movies being put out half the time.
Yeah.
The premise itself. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say I'm trying to think I'm looking at best comedies of like 2020s, and nothing's that crazy, right? They're talking about Hitman and My Old Ass, which are good movies. I liked Hitman, and like the latest Borat, Don't Look Up, but nothing this level of like raunchy.
No.
Naked people jumping out of trucks, beating you with tire irons.
Yeah.
Alan getting smoked by Mike Tyson was really funny. And then Stu was like, I kind of think he's a sweetheart. And I was like, I don't. Like, I don't think he's that at all. So the premise itself, have you had a hangover so bad that you couldn't
We've never been roofied, so
That's true.
that's
That
the
I
big
know
part
of.
of it.
Have you ever blacked out from drinking?
No, I've never blacked out. I've never browned out. My problem is I will puke it up as soon as I get
To a certain point.
Yeah, that's why I don't go to a certain point, because I just know it's just gonna be no good for me. So no.
I did one time.
What?
Blacked out. And
Brady's real quiet over there.
Sure.
we were out with Silverman and Edgar and those guys. We were at like Halligan's in Lincoln Park, and then I somehow made it back to their place in River North. I don't know how. Just know that I was on the couch and somebody shoved me over, and then I threw up all over the floor.
So I have forgotten a lot.
So brown out, not so much blackout.
Without a doubt. So what some people know in this room and what some people don't listening is I have never had a hangover. Not once. And I don't know why. And I don't do anything. I don't take pills or elixirs.
You don't drink a glass of water in between every drink.
No.
Chug a Gatorade before
People
bed.
have a system, They're like, this is what you do.
Yeah, take vitamin B12 and
Right, all that.
Yeah.
What was Kevin's mix? B12 and
I don't know. I don't even know. I didn't know
folic
he had
acid. That's it.
Nootropics.
You got some nootropics.
Sounds
Yeah,
about right.
no, I never did that. I just woke up and everyone else hurt, and I was just like, let's go again.
Let's keep going.
And so then I had to go find other people to go out with that wanted to go out that night. FAC hit. It was time to go back out. Saturday morning, let's go.
FSC was fun.
So yeah, it's a phenomenon I don't fully understand, although I've witnessed it firsthand from a lot of people, roommates and others. But
That's
You don't
the
know anyone
after
else
effects.
that's like you?
no,
In the end, there could
Could
be
be
only one.
Exactly.
I've joked for a long time. It's definitely not good. I mean, it's good in that particular way, but like, sure, I definitely drank a lot in college because there was really no reason not to.
Yeah. You're a fully functioning adult that can hold down a job and a family, so
Yeah,
I think you're pretty good.
I know that denial's like the first sign, but like, so it's really no way you can. I don't know how to ever figure that out. How to say you're not an alcoholic. I don't drink that as nearly as much as I used to, and I definitely don't drink every day or anything. But, yeah, it's an odd thing. to not get hungover.
What if it gets away from you next year? You have your first hangover. Yeah.
I mean, I think I kind of assumed it would happen at some point.
Right.
Like age or otherwise. But again, I drink less now, and I mean, it would have to. Probably wouldn't have all those things that Martin said if I did. But yeah, it's them waking up, and I actually really, again, finding little things that you know, just the way Stu like gets up and like kind of works his way over to the chair and then just falls back into it. Like that's about as far as he could go. That like made me laugh a lot. It was like a really little thing, but early in the movie, but it really, you could I felt like you could really see his pain.
Yeah. Oh, it helps with that camera angle that they did too.
Yeah.
The camera that was on front of him, and they didn't overuse it. They just had it for, like you said, for him getting up off the floor, standing up, trying to walk around, and then just going to the couch and be like, I'm done.
I have a question. Do we think that the girl's feet leaving is Heather Graham? I don't. I actually think it was like
somebody else.
I think it was a girl who was with Phil. That's how she came from that direction, and it feels like if Heather Graham was going to if Jade was going to get coffee, like she said, she would like probably not have like quietly walked out with her shoes in her hand, and it would have been like, yeah, I'm just going to go get coffee, right? Like my baby's in here. No, I'm not just going to like tiptoe out of here like I'm. The girl in the movie to me felt like she was sneaking out.
Got it.
Well, the baby was with his dad. So
is that how that works?
Yeah, that's what she said. Like,
no, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Where did the chicken come from?
I did read a note on that. I don't think anyone has the answer, but they were like the theory that was floated was that the chickens were to feed to the tiger.
I love when Phil explains. He's like, yeah, we just do stupid shit when we get wasted. Like they just know, like, yeah, remember we put him up on the roof? Like, oh man, it's fun.
Yeah. Are we 100% sure that Doug couldn't have like leaned over the edge?
I was thinking that. I mean, if we're gonna nitpick, I can't imagine that security at the Bellagio, is that where they were at the Bellagio? Like, wouldn't they check the roof regularly?
They were clearly at Caesar's Palace.
Or Caesar's Palace. They gambled at the Bellagio.
Yeah.
Is this the real Caesar? So yeah, I can't imagine he'd be up there for a day and a half without somebody doing some kind of security check or noticing him up there or whatever.
The door would have,
whatever.
Yeah, the door alarm. They remember because they go up on the roof and the alarm is going off.
Yeah.
So somebody would have
noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't hear the alarm.
I didn't hear an alarm either.
You hear it ringing when they get up
really?
there the first time at night when they're digging the.
But whatever, we'll suspend all that. It's
a
perfect movie,
without a doubt.
If you suspend that disbelief.
Yeah, I'm a fan. So you alluded to it earlier, but the photo montage at the end, and it gives a chance. I like the whole premise of like, all right, we're gonna look at this one time, and then destroy the evidence or whatever, and then you get to see that. Another good song choice, by the way. Little Flo Rida, Right Round.
Right.
That plays well. Every time I hear that song, I think of the Hangover finale. And there's all sorts of debauchery.
I think it made me laugh harder than anything. And to save it for the end in that way, I think I laughed more at every single picture coming up.
I don't think I saw in there how Phil got a concussion.
No, yeah.
No, they just show him at the hospital.
I know, but they literally lead into that.
I was going to ask you guys about that, yeah.
Because he was like, oh, it's in there. And then they don't show anything. Like, I would have almost... you walked us there. You might as well have given us something to
The part that cracked me up the most was Zach in the elevator.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, oh, my God. That was so funny.
It really is a movie... And I wonder if there's a benefit or, amplification of the humor in the fact that like it's been a while since I've seen it. Right? I love it. I think it's great, but like I don't necessarily want to watch it like every month or every couple months. Right? Like I think giving it every couple of years and diving back in.
Yeah.
Man, the payoff is 100% worth it.
Like Ed Helms, I don't think I never really liked him on The Office. I don't think but he's so perfect in this, and him doing the whole singing thing again, not always funny here. I like it. It's just a perfect little thing. He's sitting at the fan, they're waiting for the tiger to sleep, and he's doing.
Been drowned in it,
right?
Whereas, like,
but even now, like I'm saying, watching it now, he's the perfect choice because he plays that like reserved character really well, but then you could see him start losing the shit, and you're rooting for him by the end. By the end, you're like, yeah, fucking just you don't belong with her.
Yeah, no, that's
tell
that's
her
great.
off.
You see, they met the proprietor of the Airbnb.
We're learning lots of vino factoids or something. What does he say?
It's really funny.
As always, remember, tigers love pepper. They hate cinnamon. And not downloading episodes of Our Film Fathers is not illegal. It's frowned upon, like masturbating on an airplane. Thanks, and go to bed.
Toodaloo, motherfucker!